No, 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 no.
This is haram.
No,
I
no.
couldn't sign that.
نار نار سنفجرها برصاصنا نمحوها العار.
So I was talking to my sister for a long time, right?
Okay.
It didn't work out because she's what's it called? She's a divorcee, right?
Right.
She has a kid, and I liked her, and she, everything was going good. But I don't know, for whatever reason, it didn't work out. I didn't really trust her. She had hijab, but I don't know. Maybe it's my own trust issue thing, but I just didn't trust her in the sense of her feminist kind of ideas. So
Okay.
I would always like test her, like how you do those tests. So I would test her and try to figure out where's her mind at and whether she's on the same page. And she, she wanted to work. She didn't like the idea of wearing niqab. She didn't want to do a lot of things that were pretty much aligned with what I wanted. So eventually things started to like fall apart. And
Just to be
you
clear,
know,
you didn't get married. You're not married yet.
no. Right now, currently, after having spoken to her and everything fell apart, I just got like tired and sick of it. So I kind of settled for like kind of settled. It's not 100% yet, but for a sister who's not as attractive as what I was used to with this other girl. So that's my issue right now. But everything else falls in line. She's great. She wants to wear niqab. She wants to have a lot of kids. She wants to stay at home. Everything is the 9 yards is great. It's just she's not as attractive as I'm used to. So that's
Okay.
where I feel like nervous about even moving towards it, even though I'm kind of just moving
Okay.
towards it.
I have a question for you.
Yeah,
You said she's
yeah,
not as attractive, but are you attracted to her?
yeah. But like, I don't know how long that's gonna last.
Your your intonation said a lot there. Yeah.
You know,
What
I
do you, what do you do, Abdul? What do you do? What's your occupation?
web developer.
Web developer. And roughly how much do you earn? Are you average
Uh,
or above average? You don't need to give me a number if you don't want to.
a little above, just basically average, a little bit above average, but
Okay.
it grows, inshallah.
Right. And how old are you?
32.
32. Okay, so you got runway ahead of you. This is the thing, bro. This other sister you were talking about, if you had to rate her out of 10, where would you rate her? The first one.
The first one was like, uh, I don't like to think along these lines because I feel like it's not the right thing.
I need a number, bro. I need a number so that I can continue this. Just roughly. I don't know what she looks like. I don't know who she is. So roughly, what's the number?
When I first saw her, she was drop dead gorgeous, and I was just like really into it. 9, I would have said 9 that day, but like as I got used to it and everything, I would say
Okay,
now
that's fine.
7.
That's fine. Your initial impressions are what matter the most. You see,
Right.
a 9, that's a dime piece. Okay, 9 and 10, 10 out of 10, that's a dime piece. When you're dealing with very beautiful women have very many options. Okay,
Right.
and they know it.
Right. I know.
Know it. And unless you are bringing, so a very beautiful woman is the equivalent of a multimillionaire man. That's the equivalent, right? So
Yeah.
she's putting up a fight with you, I can tell you for sure, because she's thinking in the back of her mind, I can find someone who's better than you. And don't take that as a slight. I'm just reporting to you the message. She's
No, I
thinking,
know.
I can find someone who can, who can give me a life 10 times as better as what you can give me, and won't even ask me to do that as well. So when you're dealing with those types of women, it comes with a price tag.
Yeah.
That price tag, it is what it is. And that's why I mentioned the other day, a woman who is less attractive. And in fact, let me tell you this. Let me share this with you. I forget the name of who the highest earner on OnlyFans was, but the highest earner on OnlyFans, female, she was not a very attractive woman. Now, I haven't seen her, but I'm reporting to you what I heard another podcaster, to another YouTuber say. And he mentioned that the reason why she was so successful is precisely because she was not super attractive. And before I continue this explanation, for those of you who are in the chat right now or watching this video, we've got 120 of you and only 40 likes. That's disrespectful. I want to take that personally, guys. Even if you dislike the video, YouTube doesn't discriminate between interaction. Hit that like or the dislike. I don't care. We need to get those likes up. Right? Let's get them up to at least 70 likes. Jazakumullah khair. The reason why he mentioned that she was so successful is precisely because she was not as attractive. What does that mean? Men worldwide, all of her thousands of subscribers or whatever you call them, patrons, whatever it is, felt like they had a chance with her because she wasn't a dime piece. They knew on some level of consciousness, I don't stand a chance with a dime piece, with a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. But this 6 out of 10 girl, I might stand a chance with her. And thousands of men thought the same thing. Why am I sharing this with you? Because it's rooted in a reality. And that reality is a less attractive girl is going to work harder to please you. She's going to work harder to please you. Now, the question is, you do still have to be attracted to her. You have to be attracted to her, of course, طبعا.
Right. I am generally like attracted. I feel like I can raise a family with her. It's just now she has a dead end. She has a dead end where she's like, if I want to end up with a second wife, she wants khula, that agreement all the girls do. So the
6 out of 10 has said to you, if you get married again, she wants a khul. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what did you respond to her?
I told her there's no such thing as a man that doesn't want a second wife, so you should get that out of your head right now. But like for me, it's not practical at the moment, and so it is what it is. I'll happily sign an agreement where you can have full out.
No.
I shouldn't.
No.
This is haram.
No.
I shouldn't sign that.
She cooks, she cleans, she won't cheat because she'll get stoned. She'll give as many kids as you want, she obeys. This is #1 bullshit.
No.
So I should refuse.
No, brother. Wait, I got one more for you.
Shut up, you now it's Obama.
Listen, Auntie. Listen to me, bro. When you as a man agree to this arrangement, what you are subcommunicating to this woman, you are subcommunicating that I cannot get another woman. Because if I could, then I would never sign this.
Right.
Now, the truth is, that's your reality right now, right?
Right.
Normal. You're 32
I have full intention to do it, but yeah, it is my reality.
Right. You full intentions to do it, but right now you're not capable. But the thing is, bro, you need to conduct yourself like you are already there. Because if you don't, this is what's going to happen. And this comes down once again to my pet peeve of divorce. You, in 10 years' time, inshallah ta'ala, if you stay the course, if you continue the course and work hard and, you come into your prime and you blossom and flower, you will be able to take on another wife.
Inshallah.
Financially, inshallah ta'ala. But your first wife will not accept it. And she almost definitely will get khul from you. And now, guess what?
And I wouldn't want that, especially with kids. Why would I do that to kids?
Exactly. I don't care about you and I don't care about her. I care about the kids.
Exactly.
They are the ones who are affected by this, right?
Right.
So you need to conduct yourself right here, right now, as though you are capable of doing it. A woman says to you, no, by the way, it's amazing how women operate from an abundance mindset. So much better than men, because she is prepared to walk away. She's like, what? Hell no. They have so much. That's the pre-nut clarity that they have. Anyway, you need to operate the same way. Maybe Abdul's not going to get married again. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Me not get married again? Are you mad? Of course I'm going to get married again. That's the response. And then she says to you, "Oh well, no, then I don't want." Then okay, fine, go, Rahi, go. Now the reason why a lot of men are reluctant to say go, to tell her to do one, is because they know how long it took them. You know how long it took you to find a sister who's actually willing to marry you and provide you, with your halal outlet and so on. So women literally have men by the balls, quite literally. Still, brother, if this harm, this evil that you see is the lesser of two evils if we are to compare it with the evil of agreeing with this and then 10 years down the line, getting married again, and then breaking she gets her khul, and then the kids are raised in broken homes.
Yeah.
You need to conduct yourself right now from that position. Have you signed anything? Tell me, how has this played out so far?
No, the signing is probably a couple of weeks away. So I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm nervous about whether I should do that because I know it's going to be a problem down the line because I know I'm going to want it down the line. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's just, should I sign it? Because every single girl I've met, wallahi, every single girl I've met who has a little bit of knowledge, she'll want to say it. And I'll argue. I used to argue that it's haram. You can't even argue for it because the ayah, there's an ayah where you can't make haram what's halal. And it was specifically exactly this, where, you know, the wives of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam kind of told, kind of made an agreement with him to not take another wife or something.
The ayah the ayah is
Surah Isra, the first ayah, first and second, I think.
يا أيها النبي لما تحرم ما أحل الله لك تبتغي مرضات أزواجك. Oh, Messenger of Allah, why do you make haram what Allah has made halal just to please your wives?
Exactly. So, but I asked a number of muftis. Alhamdulillah, I know a few. Every single one from different firqas, from Deoband, from Al-Azhar, from Medina, every single one said it's okay that the girl asked this in the contract because the contract agreement is different from this. So I mean, I'm not sure how. I'm not a scholar myself. So
no. It is okay. It is halal. That's not the question here.
Right.
It is halal. This is not. Yes, this is well understood. It's halal, but
to
you don't have to accept it, bro.
Right. Exactly.
Bro, the moment she tries to drop that, that's the laugh you drop on her, akhi. You need to look. من كبر شيء فتكبر ومن صغر شيء فتسخر. Shout out to No Man Ali Khan for that one. I use it all the time. Whoever makes a big deal out of something, it becomes a big deal. And whoever makes a small deal out of something, it becomes a small deal. Like, you just went off. Oh, I'm going to sign up. You must be crazy. Me. And instantly you will convey to her that you are a man of options. Even if you're not, it doesn't matter, man. You're going to have to conduct yourself like this. And you're going to be scared of losing her? No. The more you try to please her, the more likely you are to lose her. Frame that one, please. Those of you in the chat. The more scared you are to lose her, what did I just say?
Likely you are.
The more likely she is to leave you. I forgot what I said. Right? But when you
that makes sense.
Because look now, I'll prove it to you, brother. She has said to you, she's trying to place a stipulation upon you that you are not happy with, and yet you are still willing to sign it and marry her. That's your proof. That's your proof.
Right.
If you want proof that telling her something that she will initially dislike will not make her run away, that's your proof right there. Because she's telling you something that you dislike, and you are still willing to sign it and agree to it and marry her. That's your proof, brother. So I'm glad that we've had this conversation, Akhi, before you've gone and flipping signed your death warrant, because that's what it was, brother. That's what it was.
Right. Khul is a real problem, especially for kids. It's not easy.
Right.
And at the same time, why would I be trapped? Probably end up in haram. Right. So I don't want to do that. So no matter what, I know I'm gonna want.
What's your next moves?
Sorry, say that again.
What are your next moves? What are you gonna do now?
I gotta have a conversation, a heavier conversation, and tell her, look, this whole contract is not gonna work because I know in myself I'm gonna have a lot of desires, and it's not gonna work, and we're gonna have problems. So if you really want me, let's try to make this work, but let's skip this clause in the contract, and then everything else, inshallah, it'll work out. Hopefully she accepts that. I don't know.
It's gonna be hard for her to accept that after you have agreed, by the way. I'm just letting you know.
Right. It's gonna be a tough reversal.
The reversal is the same as her agreeing to you marrying again and saying, yeah, that's fine, and then going back on it afterwards. It's gonna be tough for you to accept that as well. Right? What I'll say to you is this: don't bother trying to explain it to her, because she will never understand it. Women in general will never understand why a man wants to take on another woman in the first place. Because she, as a woman, when she loves her husband and she is attracted to him and she loves him, she does not desire another man. So she tries to make this blank slate equality comparison, this equal comparison. If he loves me, if he desires me, why on earth does he want to marry again? That, I know what it is. I must be deficient, which is nonsense. Sisters who are thinking that, it's nonsense. So don't bother trying to explain it. Just simply say to her, you know what? I was tripping. I made a mistake. There's absolutely no way. You got to make light of it. I need you to make light of it. There's absolutely no way I can sign something as ridiculous as that. It's going to be like, what? No. Come on, don't be silly. I need you to make light of it.
Yeah.
The less serious you make it, the less deep you get into it, the more light you make it, the more light she will take it. She will receive it. There's no guarantees, by the way. This could blow it off completely. But better to blow it off if that does happen than for you to marry her and then blow it off 10 years down the line with 2, 3, 4 kids in the picture.
Right, you're right. Absolutely, 100%.
All right, my man.
Jazakallah khair. It's really good. It's you and AbuAmerican are lifesavers, man. I really appreciate your content.
My pleasure. Jazakallah khair for coming on, my man. Take care.
Hayakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.